Okay, so we're group four. This is our application. My name is Eric.
I'm Matthew. I'm Jeremy.
My name is Kyungbin Lee.
I'm Blake.
Okay. And our application is a brain-to-computer interface that matches users depending on their likes and dislikes, being compared from a questionnaire to a video page. So first, do we have a sign-up page?
Yeah, so for our sign up page, we have the basic information. So when we're trying to create a new user, we ask for their email address, for them to create a username, password, confirm password, um, also some other personal information like the gender they identify with, their birthday, address, phone number, and a little text box to introduce themselves. That introduce yourself text box will be a short message that will show on the user profile page. Actually, all this information will show in the user profile page. And while he's filling that out, we also have a little questionnaire underneath the introduce yourself. And depending on the option that's pressed here, this will kind of group the user with their first, I guess, group in our matching format. It'll put them in a pool. Um, yeah, you can also write some additional comments and then create an account button. There's a button down there also that says already have an account. That just takes you to the login page. And yeah, this is the login page.
Yeah, so this is the login page. So once you have an account, you'll just enter your email and your password, and then you can check Remember Me, and it will remember. You can log in. There's also a button to go back to the sign up page if you haven't created an account yet.
Go ahead and log in.
Yep.
I think that worked, right? Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
So go user profile.
Oh no, it doesn't work. It didn't work right
I don't
now.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, the login doesn't work, or the
Eric, can you
Yeah.
try the email A?
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. It has
Yeah,
to be the
A.
email.
Yeah.
Test user email. Okay. All right. Okay. There we go.
there we go.
Okay. There's our user profile.
And it will take you to this page, which is the profile page.
And then
So
you can
this is
upload a
the
picture too.
yeah. So this is the profile page, and yeah, I made the backend code for the upload the profile, the picture. So we store the picture path in our database, and we show the from the database we show the name, age, gender, email, phone, and address. Yeah, this is a profile page. So if you try to if you already logged in, if you and you try to log in again, it doesn't show up and it show only like a profile page again. So yeah, once you log in, we store the user in the session, so you can sign up or log in. Yeah, if you're in the session.
And if I could just add, we added for the picture, you can choose file, and it should open
Yeah. Let me
your file explorer. Yeah.
just go ahead and test it.
Yeah,
I think I
any
have
picture.
just like a screenshot from like a random class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just go ahead and upload it. Hit
and
save,
save, and it
and
And
shows.
there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, there we go.
We also added a cool little map feature at the bottom. It's centered on the university right now, but it's fully interactable. You can zoom in, zoom out, you can drag it, all that stuff. So
Mhm.
okay. And then moving on to the matching page. So I worked on this page. It has instructions on how to place the band on your head. Um, so it's going to capture the brainwaves. So basically, the user got to choose a group they identify with when they signed up, and then they go ahead and select that same group here. And we'll just go ahead and watch some of the videos. This is one with puppies. And they we do require them to watch it all the way through, so just so we can get as much data as possible from them. Then there's likes and dislikes button. These don't really do anything, but we kind of wanted the user to visually kind of say they liked it because that would promote brain activity also. So I can go ahead and say I like this one, and then I'll just go ahead and move on to the next one. These are some llamas or alpacas. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I don't really like them, so I'll go ahead and say I didn't like these. There's this cat on TikTok that he walks around with a GoPro around his neck, and you kind of see his POV. I like this one. And then we can move on to the next one. It's a cat playing in the snow. And right now we're not testing it with the headband, but we were able to we weren't ultimately able to get data get it working in class. Something with our Bluetooth function just wasn't able to work in the end. There's full like controls here, volume and everything, and then I kind of formatted it kind of similar to like how YouTube Shorts is. Here's like our last video. So then basically once they watch these videos, Blake wrote the backend, and that's gonna assign the user a number from 1 to 10 on their like and dislike. So basically each user is going to be in a group. Right now we only have 3: animals, anime, and nature. And then within that group, we're going to match these users in correspondence to how much they liked these videos or didn't like them. And then once they get a match, they can go ahead and go to the results page and see who they match with.
Yeah, so for the results page, we want to compare based on their group number and their brainwave data based on the videos they watched. So this would fetch from the database their group number, and before they go to the results page, they would watch the videos, and it'll store the data, brainwave data in the database and compare those with all the other users. And it'll display which users you match with and if you want to share any data with them, to talk with them or anything else like that.
Then Blake, do you want to also talk about like what you worked on with the backend as far as like the headband?
Yeah,
Oh.
so for the backend, for the video page, the matching page, they would basically click on whichever videos they wanted to watch, and we'd first have them put on the headset, and they'll go through each video one by one, and it'll record the data of that video. And after all the videos are watched, it will pickle the brainwave data and save it. And then it'll average out all of that brainwave data and store it as a value in the database, which would be for that specific user. And that is what we use for the results page.
So yeah, that is our
Yeah.
demo. Does anyone have anything else they want to add on to it?
Yeah, just some front end things. We agreed to the color orange because I think it was Erik who mentioned that it stimulates brain activity, so we went with like a warm orange. We got that logo on the top left from I think it was AI generated, so that's a pretty cool logo. And yeah,
Yeah, I went back through old psychology notes from a class I took a few years ago, and I found that the color orange and the color blue will both help to stimulate brain activity, so we can get the most data out of the users. All right, so yeah, that is our demo. We were group 4. I'll stop the recording.